Coming to you live from, actually, we're at Lost City Brewing Company in North Miami. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Happy Friday! I'm riding with my RV, wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV. Well, hello everybody, welcome, and this is the exact location where we're gonna have the meetup tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. So make sure if you're gonna be in the South Florida area, stop by. I should know the address by now, but I'm gonna look it up. Oh, you guys know the address, right?
12207 Northeast 13th Court, North Miami, Florida, 33161.
12207 Northwest 13th Northeast. Hold on. Here we go. 12207 Northeast 13th Court, North Miami, Florida, 33161. If you want to send them a postcard, and we'll be here 3 p.m. until I think they close like at 10 or 11 or.
We close at 11.
Yeah. I doubt we're gonna be here this long, but officially, I doubt we're gonna be here this long, but we'll be here until the last person. Soft closing, as they say. And right, by the way, I'm here with the Brewmaster, and let me show you here. I'm with the Brewmaster, and you're one of the founders.
One of the founders.
Yes.
Also one of the founders.
Yeah. And.
I think it's me too.
Yeah. And by the way, this is what the place looks like. It's very nice. We have this bar here. And let me get to some of your comments here first, and then you're gonna tell us about the brewery and all that, all the beers. So, yeah. And by the way, Barb is here. Hey, Robert and Alex, she says. Barb, see you Thursday. Yeah, Barb and Jim are coming to Florida. Tap Channel just came from there last week. Hello there. You're always here in South Florida, Tap Channel. Working on your birthday, son. Yeah, my mouse is dying. There's something always dying with my equipment. You realize that. Gary Sky from Delaware. Hey, William. Hello, Robert, and happy Friday to all Pelican heads around the world. Let me know if you can hear me well, because of course we are at a relatively noisy. It's not as noisy as I thought it was going to be, but it's good. And so according to Tim Cook, these Macs come with a studio quality microphone, so you should hear me well. Hey, Dylan Reynolds, hello everybody in the chat. I don't know how the internet is at the brewery company, so prepare for buffering. Oh no, we have like a great Dylan. We have a great Wi-Fi here. Great Wi-Fi, courtesy of the brewery, of course, and. I'll give you I'll give you the password tomorrow if you come and hope you're going to be in Perry between the 8th and 21st of February, so we can meet. We're going to be neighbors. Everybody's moving to Perry. I don't know. It's my fault.
I don't think anybody's going to leave you alone.
We might not be during those dates in Perry, but you never know. We haven't made any set plans. We might be in Louisiana by then, but we'll see. And is anybody curious to know what I'm drinking today? By the way, Daniel Ruiz, thank you for that super chat. What are you drinking tonight? That's what he asks. Well, tell you what, I'm not gonna tell you what I'm drinking tonight. I'm gonna show you. Roll tape.
Chris, when we got there, we were the only ones there. There was what? Eileen, Jermaine, myself, Ellie. Yeah, there were like 5 of us. We were the only.
Well, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram. I don't know if you follow us on Instagram, but Lost City Brewery posted something yesterday. We reposted it, and this is what I'm drinking. I'm drinking something called the Pelican Head IPA. I wonder how that came to be, but cheers, everybody. This is a great IPA, by the way.
Cheers to the Pelican Head Nation.
Cheers. Let me change camera. What am I doing so they can see you? And I've only had one. Imagine. So cheers, everybody. It's delicious. You would like it. So I'm gonna leave this camera here so you can see the ambience here. And of course, Mr. CLT himself is here. Culture, lifestyle, travel on YouTube. I'm the brewmaster and the founder here with us at the table. Dylan Reynolds, I really enjoyed the live podcast today. Thank you, Dylan. This is something that I'm going to do mostly when we are not traveling. As you know, when you are like in the middle of the Arizona desert, it's kind of hard to get good internet to do live streams. So we try to keep those to a minimum. But as long as we are in places with good internet, I'm gonna be recording the podcast live every Thursday. That's when the podcast is recorded, on Thursdays for release on Friday morning. And if you haven't subscribed to that channel yet, subscribe to that channel. That's a different channel. It's called Living the RV Dream podcast on YouTube, and that's where I'm going to be broadcasting those. Where are we staying? Hello, Kevin. Have a drink on us. Thank you for that super chat. And KBAYCT, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. Daryl and Tricia from Perry, Georgia. Not Perry, Florida, Perry, Georgia. And the video I'm editing right now is from Perry, New York. I guess there's several Perrys around the country, but Perry, Georgia is a cool town and you see it as you drive north on I-75. They have like the big fairgrounds there on the right. That's Perry, Georgia. And
but I can tell you that, Robert, you put Perry, Florida on the map.
I think we put Perry, Florida on the map for sure. And let me tell you, every single property I think in that county is sold. Yeah, the only one left is like the one right next to the paper mill, and it's like in a flood zone. That's the only property. Yeah. Okay, Darlene Barslow, which we met in Massachusetts. Right on the Massachusetts and New Hampshire border. Can you from Doug Chambers? Can you please say hello to my wife Donna? Absolutely. Hello, Donna. And a professor from Massachusetts, Canadian in the house. Let me sort through the chat here. We have Natalie Driscoll from Down Under. Hello, Natalie. And Rob on the road. Cheers, or is it breakfast time? Oh, Rob on the road. He's in England, so it would be like, what are you doing? What are you doing up? Well, same I could say about Christopher Olson. RVDJ's in the house. The RVD, the bartender has arrived. RVD, the bartender has arrived. Yeah. You guys don't know, but we have, the chat becomes like a little role-playing thing here. The RVDJ is the bartender. It just serves drinks, and that all started with the Minitini Lounge.
Yes, it did.
Last year when the lockdown happened, I started doing live concerts online. That's where she became the DJ, and now she DJs the intermission too. And we're gonna have one of those, not tomorrow because we're here, but next Saturday, the following Saturday, we're gonna have a Minitini Lounge.
No, this IPA, we might have another Minitini Lounge.
Tonight?
No, tomorrow with this IPA.
Tomorrow? Did anybody bring a guitar? We should live stream the event.
Upside Down Travel.
Upside Down Travels, yes. No, but before Upside Down, we have a super chat from Denise Skies. Hi, Robert and the gang. Heading to Florida soon. See you at the Tampa RV show, Robert and Denise. I'll see you at the Tampa show. I've been going to the Tampa show except for 1 year. Every year since I started thinking about RVing. So, Upside Down Travels. Thank you for that super chat. Ask them to make a traveling robot IPA. You can be the spokesperson. No, you're late to the party, brother. We're drinking this, and let me show you here. We're drinking this, and this is called a Pelican Head IPA. And I'm gonna have to roll that tape again. But yeah, they're making a Pelican Head IPA, which we're gonna debut tomorrow. Actually, debut tomorrow here at the Meetup. So. Kelly, thank you for that super sticker. And it's like a party. Why is this not working there? Party. Casita RV Live here, Ramin Pasión from the Philippines, and Mr. CLT. By the way, if you haven't met Mr. CLT, he's on the far right here on the screen, and
I'm your moderator.
Yeah.
I'm your moderator.
Moderator. Moderator, executive producer is like,
Those links that you guys need, they're right there.
Yeah, what is this? C. Zamora, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Whenever you wanna.
You want to do? Why don't we go ahead and introduce Chris?
Yeah. Let me see if let me know if the audio works well, because right now I'm gonna switch microphones to the one that is close to them, and here we go. Take it away.
I'm Chris, one of the owners, founders of Lost City Brewing Company. We promote beer, culture, and the combination of the two.
There you go. So how did you guys start this place?
In my garage.
Really? Yeah. Yeah, that's a great way to start,
Yeah,
right?
we started brewing beer in my garage. Actually, well, a friend had a kit that had been sitting around his house for a little over a year. We tried it out. It was terrible. So bad, that first beer. We started brewing monthly, then weekly, and then we looked at each other and said, we're going to do this. That was in 2012.
Yeah, so it took a little while to get over.
Yeah, so 8 years later, about the same time, here we are.
So,
Yeah.
So, Danny, can you tell me a little bit about the beer?
sure. So Pelican Head IPA is brewed primarily with pale malt. It's got a little bit of oats and wheat. And we're using Columbus hops for bittering. We have Nelson Sauvin, which comes from New Zealand, for aroma and dry hopping, along with El Dorado hops and Amarillo hops for dry hop. It's clocking at 6.5%. It's tasting really juicy, and everybody here seems to like it.
I can agree to that. So, like, how did this concoction come into your head?
Sometimes you just wake up in the middle of the night and just think, oh, I need to do that. It's really a hop combination we haven't tried before, and a lot of this is just experimenting, seeing what's going to work together, what's not, and thank God it worked together.
Well, whatever you guys did, amazing. Amazing. So we appreciate it. Thank you for taking care of Pelican Head for us. I can't think of a better brewery to do Pelican for us. So we appreciate it. So back to Robert.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Guys, hopefully the microphone change here works well. And if you can pan a little to the right so they can see you when you sit down. The other right. That way. Yeah, okay, yeah. Which will be your left, yeah. I'm looking from the perspective of the camera here.
I blame the Pelican Head.
Yeah. Okay, we have Anthony Giordano celebrating 7 months of membership, 7 months of being a chief Pelican Head. And everyone, Robert is drinking an IPA. It's really great that they named their beer Pelican Head. So now you have arrived again. Yes, Anthony. Thank you. It was so great to meet Anthony last summer in Rochester, and that video is coming up very soon, actually. Oh, by the way, everybody say hello to my mom. My mom says greetings to everybody. I hope you have a great time. Pelican IPA has trademark beer. A big hug, Mom. Yes, thank you, Mom. My mom is here. Everybody say hello to my mom. Yeah, did I say Chief Pelican executive producer Anthony Giordano? Yes, and. Papa Drew, Traveling Roy. What's up, Mr. Robert? How are you doing? I'm ready for a desert bar run in my new toy. Let me know when you're heading back this way. Man, I was gonna go this year, but I think I'm gonna go instead next year to I don't think we're gonna make it to Arizona this winter. We're gonna keep it, in the southeast for now. But man, that toy you got, that 4x4 or whatever they're called, sweet. So next time we go to the desert bar, we're gonna go in style, and I'm gonna fly the drone, following that contraption. It's gonna be great. Sarah Rodriguez, thank you for that super chat. When the music goes, I kind of get self-conscious of how loud I'm really talking. But thank you for the super chat. Congrats on your IPA. Tell us where we can buy it. Yes, you guys ship or okay. Let me change microphones here.
Let me know how it's.
Let me change cameras. There.
Perfect. Now you can go ahead.
Perfect. So the only way to get it is if you live in Miami, Florida. You can buy it, purchase it online for pickup at the brewery, or you can buy it here. If you go online through our Instagram or through our website, and it's purchasable in 16-ounce cans, 32-ounce cans. If you come to the brewery, you can get it in a growler.
There you go. You can buy it here in South Florida.
Should have dropped the actual website.
Oh, I should have dropped the website.
Let me change microphones. I'm not. Show them the sign. That's the sign that is going to be outside here because the entrance to here is it's a relatively narrow street, so you can see where we are. And Alex designed and printed those signs, so that's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. Hey, Jim in DC. Hi, Eli and Robert. Happy Friday, everyone. Jim in DC, get ready that mooch docking spot because we're going to DC. That's where we're beginning our spring 2022 trip in the nation's capital. More about that later. Talk about how good your voice sounds on your videos. Well, I have a very nice microphone. Actually, not really. I have it. I've had it for 20 years, and there's a little bit of audio processing, but not much. The main secret is I just speak softly into the microphone, and that's how the voice comes out that way. And here's the announcement. Pelican has December 11th at 3 p.m. right here and I'm gonna roll the tape from when we were here about a month ago planning this. Garces on the road. Hola Robert, saludos desde Naples. Please say hi to my father Juan Carlos. Después de ver tu video, decided to buy their own RV. Hi Juan Carlos, and congratulations on the new RV. And I mean, everybody's saying hello to my mom. Hey, Robin. Yeah. Everybody loves her. Yeah, I know. No, she's gonna be on a video soon. There's a video that we took. We need her on a live chat. On the live chat, I have to make a live chat from her place, and we might do that soon. Actually, yeah. Did I hear you say you're going to Louisiana? Yes, that's the plan. I'm gonna spend most of January up in the Pelican area, exploring northern Florida. And I want to clean up the place, finish kind of making it look pretty. And then the idea is to go through the Panhandle, not on I-10, but take like US 95 or whatever is the US 98, the coastal route, and see some of the stuff. End up in New Orleans, and then go north. And what I want to do the Natchez Trace Parkway all the way to Nashville, weather permitting. If it starts snowing, of course we're gonna. And here's the Dookie Chips, who is going to kind of sort of make a cameo appearance on the upstate New York video. But thank you for that super chat. Guys, give Robert 2 of the strongest shots you have. Put it on my tab. Thank you, Dookie Chips. But what we're having is a Pelican Head IPA, which is actually quite good.
So there was a question, Robert.
Yeah.
They want to know if they can boondock outside of the brewery. So, yes.
Someone wants to know if we can boondock outside the brewery. It's
Totally.
yeah.
So as long as they're in front of the restaurant or the street parking, or they're not in front of the
tire place on the road.
In front of the tire place down the road, or they're not blocking like a bay door. We're in a warehouse
Right.
district.
Mm-hmm.
This
Yeah.
place is closed down after business hours and on the weekends.
So
you can pretty much do whatever you want as long as you're not blocking the bay door.
okay. So the short answer is yes. The short answer is yes. On I mean, as long as you're not blocking anything, or yeah. Just be courteous. Yeah. Be stealth. Goombas, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. And let me see. Great. I would like to meet up in Quartzsite this year. That's with Papa Drew. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to Quartzsite. I don't want to do what we did every year. I want to go to the Tampa RV show, and doing both shows every year is not feasible. So we're gonna do 1 year on, like, let's just call it, on even years we're gonna do Tampa, on odd years we're gonna do Quartzsite, and call it that. And this year I might not even do. Next year I might not even do Hershey, Pennsylvania, because I'm going to Balloon Fiesta in New Mexico, and that's kind of already that's one of those plans that is kind of setting, not in stone but in clay, 81. Can you say hi to my wife Jennifer? Hi Jennifer. And Traveling Robert. What do you think of the DJI Mavic 3? Planning to get it? I haven't done enough research. I'm not in the market for a new drone right now, but knowing what DJI has been doing in the past, I'm sure it's going to be great. And it's going to have all those new features that are required now by the FAA. You have to have that transponder and all that stuff. So, yeah. Robert, I was watching some of your videos when you were in Arizona during the winter and it was snowing and below 32 degrees. Were your tanks drained or do you have heaters on them? Good question. And what all the Micro Minis have, even the older ones, the furnace is piped into that underbelly, and all the plumbing is indoors. So as long as you have that furnace going, you shouldn't have a problem unless it's like in the single digits or like below 0 Fahrenheit. So and now the new ones, like the one that I have right now, the 2108, all the I think they started doing that like in 2019. They have heating pads under the tanks as well, so you should be able to go into freezing temperatures with no problem with those RVs. Hello, Bill, Utah. And let me scroll down here because I'm really behind here on the chat. Christopher Olson, who is celebrating 12 months of membership as a chief Pelican head. Looks like a great place. Have fun at the meetup. I'm off early tonight. Good night from Sweden. Of course, in Sweden it's like 1:17 a.m. So I'm so glad you're here. And it would be great if your mom was on a live show. Well, that Darlene, yeah, Alex seems to agree with you. My mom says this is a noisy place. Many people are talking at the same time. Do I have the correct microphone? Yes. Let me unplug this one, but no, I'm using the internal mic, so it shouldn't. But in any case, you remember I was a school teacher for many years. Okay. Well, we are at a brewery after all, right? It's it's a public place. But have you thought of a homestead in New England? I've been thinking of something perhaps in New Hampshire, in that area, but nothing like I was saying in the original Pelican video. Nothing has really spoken to me and told me, buy me. But I'm thinking of something in Tennessee. Anthony Giordano, thank you for that super chat. I believe that everyone will really love Robert's New York State video. That's coming up soon, and it's going to be a very long video. I'm editing it as we speak, and I'm by 1 hour and 2 minutes on that video, so it's going to be a long one. It's going to be a movie, but I wanted to get all of upstate New York in one video, all together, I'm thinking of staying in Mobile, Alabama, 2 hours to New Orleans, 2 hours to Florida. Good plan. Yeah, don't forget to visit that Florabama place right on the border.
So I got some news for our gentlemen here that they'll be lending us or giving us some door prizes.
Oh, door prizes. Okay, so we're having door prizes here at the meetup as well tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow 3 p.m. we're gonna be here at Lost City Brewing Company, and should we tell them what the door prices are, or we're just gonna keep it a secret?
We'll keep it a secret until tomorrow.
Okay.
You gotta be here tomorrow.
You gotta be here tomorrow. And yeah. Papa Drew wants to know, maybe that's the one that you already read.
Which one is that?
As if I can park a 38-foot schoolie with a 22-foot truck, so over 60 feet long.
No, it wasn't that one, but hey.
I don't know, man. That's kind
We
of.
can park it next to the
I'm
trailer.
sure we'll accommodate. We can accommodate. Hey, Dookie Chips, thank you for that super chat. I'm 53 in 4 days. Sandra wants a birthday song, and I forgot to bring my guitar, but happy birthday, Mr. Dookie. Happy birthday to you. 53, huh? And I thought I was. No. Colin McSherry, have you visited North Central Pennsylvania? Yes, I have. We went to that bridge that is, um, what's it called? Yeah, I believe we're gonna get a copyright violation with this, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, CLT is asking how's the audio, everybody, but someone just said that brick house was so. And I'm trying to speak non-stop here, but hey, Apple and Rob, happy Friday. We're in Hollywood, so you're coming tomorrow, right?
Yeah. Trailer Traveling says the audio is good, so I guess we got a little bit. We brought the music down, so
yeah, we brought the music down a little bit. We're probably gonna get up. See a Trailer Traveling, I see it now. J57 tonight. Hey, Traveling Robert, I saw your plan for next summer is going to be South Dakota, etc. Do you plan on doing a meetup out there? We're going to be in South Dakota, Yellowstone, Seattle in July. We might be in South Dakota earlier than that. I mean, my plan every week, every time I was gonna say something, I change the plan because whenever new information comes, I change the plan. And the other day I don't know what I was doing, but I came up with this great idea to begin the trip April 1st. It's not an April Fool's joke, I swear. April 1st, because that's more or less the date when the cherry blossoms are going to be blossoming in Washington, D.C. And since the theme of the trip is the Lewis and Clark expedition, I was thinking, what better place to begin the journey that when it all started, when Jefferson told Lewis, find this dude named Clark and just go out west and see what this Louisiana thing that I just bought looks like. Lord Bacephus, Rumpleton Esquire, thank you for that super chat. Hello, Robert, love your videos. Thank you so much. Bob Leach, did you encounter any danger while visiting Cairo, Illinois? It's abandoned. Yeah, I know it's abandoned. There was nobody there, so I didn't really see any danger. It's like a ghost town. And Apple and Rob will be there. Can't turn down any beer specials, and not just any beer. It's a Pelican Head IPA. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Lorenzo's Barbecue. I know there's a nice smoker out there today, but tomorrow is Lorenzo's Barbecue. So come with an appetite and with thirst for good IPA or good beer. I mean, maybe you like a lager or stout. I don't know. You probably have like all the different styles of beer.
12 different styles on tap.
There are 12 different beers on tap. So maybe you're not an IPA person, but you want a blonde ale or a lager or a Trappist. I think they have a Trappist too, right?
They do.
Yeah. So.
But the best one is the Pelican Head IPA.
Yeah. It is, but. A little known fact: Trappist was actually the gateway drug for me to move from regular beer to like craft beer. And it's an old story. I went to this party, and they were having beer tastings. I used to be a musician, so I went to the party. I would play the piano, and they have this beer tasting, and they have like Heineken, the regular stuff, and there's this weird beer called Chimay. I'm like, let me try this Chimay stuff. Trappist ale from Belgium, and I was sold. And then I started trying all kinds of different ales.
Tomorrow we'll have two different Trappist style beers on draft.
You have two different Trappists.
Trappist style.
Trappist style.
Trappist style because when you say Trappist, it means that you're in Belgium and you're a Trappist monk.
Yeah, you have to be a monk, right?
If you say Trappist style, it means we're brewing it in that style.
Right.
So we have a Belgian style triple and a Belgian style quad.
Okay.
Sitting here thinking about it, maybe you should do a whole episode on how to brew a beer.
We could do that. That would be great if we could do a collaboration with you guys.
It would be a long episode.
Yeah, we could definitely do that. And go through all the steps and you do the hops and the fermentation and all that stuff.
You have an open invitation. So.
Yeah, whenever you want.
Absolutely, we'll do that. Cheers.
Cheers.
So you're always a musician. Never say used to be. That's true, Bob. That's true. And Dookie Chips says, do they have Schaefer?
Do they have Schaefer? Schaefer? What the hell is that?
Schaefer?
Maybe. No idea what that is.
No, they don't know what that is. I don't know what that is either, so...
Curious. We're looking it up now.
I was thinking something you put doesn't
the problem is... Hey, Remy!
SHAMPR.
Ask Remy, by the way, is our webmaster, so if you want to check out travelingrubber.com or livingthervdream.com for that matter, he's always updating travelingrubber.com with the latest info, and I really appreciate it. DG, hey, happy Friday. I'll see you tomorrow. Daniel from Fort Lauderdale. I have a feeling we're gonna have a lot of people here tomorrow.
Link is up for your website.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. And of course, on the website, you can see all the different things, all the different products. And Christmas is coming up, so if you want to buy my CD or some of my stickers and T-shirts, well, this one is not there. This one I actually bought 8 years ago at the Motorhome Hall of Fame. What happened?
I'm laughing because Rob on the road says, I need you to accidentally drop a case in the mail from the IPA.
Ah, accidentally. Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of
I have a feeling this Pelican Head IPA is going to be you should have a Pelican IPA right up on the bottles. Okay, Robert, looking to buy our first travel trailer. What do you think about Crossroads brand travel trailers? I've seen it at the RV show, but I don't really have any inside information that I can really talk about. Yeah. Question, I'm wondering what time will the live podcast begin on Thursdays? I don't know exactly yet, Dylan. And, I'm still testing this out. And as soon as we leave in mid-January, that's going to change. I'm thinking late in the day, probably 7 p.m. I know I'm going to be hanging out with Jim and Barb on Thursday, so it's probably going to be late in the day. Okay, Schaefer beer. It's a brand. It's the thing. This is a microbrewery. So what they offer the beers that they make right here in those tanks back there. And it's all craft beer, small batch and delicious. 25 plus live. Nice to see all the friendly names in here today, but I have to be heading out soon. Thank you for everything. Have a great night. Oh, and I forgot something. 25 plus live asked me a favor, and I totally forgot about it because I'm here, having way too much fun. But let me do it right here, and I'm just gonna do it from. And now I can't find it. We'll figure it out. No, they're having a contest. They posted it on the Facebook group. It's not a contest, but they want to make an elderly man life happy, and what he wants is a bunch of postcards and 25 plus live. We'll figure it out. Right now, right here live on the air. I think I'm on the wrong account here on my phone. That's what happens. But we'll get it. We'll get it done. Yeah. 25 plus live. Thanks for having us. No, you're welcome. And hey, look who's here. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. That will make a good harvest host. It probably would. I don't know. I'm gonna talk to them about it. But yeah, there's at night. There's plenty of parking. Actually, we stayed in Long Island at a place similar to this in a sense. It was in an industrial area, just like this is, and just park in the. And the RV DJ, by the way, next Saturday is the RV DJ's birthday, and she says that I'll definitely be DJing the intermission next week before my birthday live stream. Okay, there you go. The link is up. And thank you, Alex. It's always good to have moderators and executive producers here in the live stream. And William Irizarry, need to mic up your guests so I can hear them. Yeah, I know. It's next time we'll do a better job production-wise. But
I don't think they want to hear what we're saying.
okay, I'm gonna switch on their microphone so you can hear them.
So let me know, 5x5, how do you guys hear the mic?
Welcome to Lost City Brewing.
There you go. This is the thing. We're in a perfect world that will have everybody mic'd up nicely, but you know,
Maybe in the future.
maybe in the
Maybe we
future.
can do like videos here in the future.
You know, I'm gonna get one of those guys like they used to do in the movies with a big boom mic, you know, moving from person to person, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, we could do that. It's really hard to get good audio at a place like this. You know, it's it's very open. You know, we have conversations going on. Is Minitini Lounge next Saturday? Absolutely not. Not tomorrow. The following Saturday. Probably like I usually do it at 5 p.m. We're gonna do a Minitini Lounge. So yeah. How long?
I want to shout out to all the moderators, to and Diz Traveler and Red Jaguar. They're always helping out. And they, you know, I can't do this alone. They can't do this alone. We're all together. We enjoy doing this. We love you, Robert. This is why we do it. So I want to shout out to them and I appreciate them.
Thank you, Alex. And for those of you who didn't hear the beginning of what I said, because I was kind of slow switching mics, saying thank you to all the moderators, and of course I want to say thank you to Sue and you know all the other moderators, because let me tell you, lately it's being civil, but sometimes we get that odd person that starts saying unsavory things. Yes, exactly. A upside down travel. Please ask the hosts what is their hoppiest and bitterest brews on tap on the menu. There you go. That's a question for you guys. Let me switch microphones here.
What is your hoppiest one?
It's probably going to be a tie between Pelican and Olita.
That's right.
IPA.
You know, they got another one that's called Olita, and I think we tried it the last time that we were here.
Yeah,
It was really good.
We're having
So-
that right.
As far as most bitter, probably the Nomi, or Nomi Pale Ale.
Yeah. Bitter-wise, probably the Nomi.
Yeah.
So basically, what you guys name your products, your beers after areas of Miami, right?
North Miami.
Most of the time.
Most of the time. Sometimes it just tries to be on the Lost City theme, or maybe some reference from our past. So, for instance, the Nomi Pale Ale named after North Miami. Our lemongrass Belgian blonde named after the main ingredient, lemongrass.
Yep.
Audrey II Hibiscus Saison, which is a saison with hibiscus, named after the plant from Little Shop of Horrors.
Can you tell me about Casa Campo?
Casa de Campo. So the saisons typically are named after are like some iteration of French farmhouse ale.
Okay.
So Casa de Campo, like farmhouse in Spanish, but there's a double joke meaning in here that my last name is Campos.
Yes.
He lucked out. He got a name.
Yeah, of course. Hey, man, cheers to that. Nice. Cheers, Robert.
Yeah.
It's good to know the background.
Nobody wants a Morales beer.
But so people want Moda Cruz wine.
Mora Cruz, yeah.
He's got an uncle that distributes wine. I think brings wine in and brings a wine in under a label, Moda
Spain.
Cruz for Morales Cruz.
Yeah, I believe the two last names.
Yeah,
Your
mixed
last
together.
name is Morales?
My last name is Morales.
He's
His last name's
too.
Morales.
There you go. Hey, maybe you guys are family.
Yeah, well, our family is descendant of Spain.
Yeah.
So he's like Canaria.
I don't know exactly where.
No.
Bunch of dirty Cubans.
Yeah. So, but his uncle too, and that's where the Moda Cruz.
I'm double Morales on both sides.
You were.
Well, hey,
All right.
Morales makes the beer.
Yeah.
Morales drinks the beer.
All right. Let me read a little bit of the chat here. Traveling Robert, you're looking rested, my friend. Although it could also be the Pelican Head IPA. I think it's the Pelican Head IPA. I'm gonna have to call an Uber home today. I don't know what's going on here. Nancy Fuller, what are your travel destinations for 2022? Well, as I said, we're gonna do the Natchez Trace now in February, and I have it all planned out here. Let me see if I can show you my screen without revealing too much. Hold on. I shouldn't do this. I want to kill the live stream, but in any case, this is more or less. Okay, now let me show you this one. And this is what I'm using to plan my trip out west. And this is basically the Lewis and Clark route. That's what we're doing in the summer, in the spring actually. I'm thinking of departing April 1st from Washington D.C. and then making our way west. So that's basically it. And the rest of the trip is still, by the way. Yeah, the rest of the trip is still up in the air. I don't know exactly what we're gonna do. So, everybody's saying shout out to the moderators. Brandon Slater, do you guys ever find time to golf? Besides mini golf when I was younger, I've never actually golfed, but you never know. It's on the list, together with learning to fly a plane and doing a ham radio and all these things that I want to do before I'm I know, yeah.
He's doing some great videos.
Yeah. Paulo Delgado, where is this place located? This is in North Miami. In the address, if you want to come tomorrow at 3 p.m., is 12207 Northeast 13th Court, North Miami, Florida 33161. And link in the description there in the chat, because Alex is quick. He's quick with that copy and paste, man. Yeah, man. Master moderator here. What about your Pelican in Tennessee? Have you looked at land yet? No, not yet. I guess Mike and Jen bought 5 acres. Well, that's exactly. And actually, tomorrow is when they're having the big open house in that Tennessee area that they're going to do the land. Of course, tomorrow I'm going to be here, so I'm not going to be there. But I have plans as part of that Natchez Trace highway trip to go visit Mike and Jennifer, or see if I might like it, I might not like it, I don't know. But it could be Pelican Dixie, I don't know what I'm gonna call it, but
You gotta be there to see if you like it.
yeah, exactly. There are many places that I thought I would like, and I showed up and I didn't.
Personally, North Georgia for me.
No, North Georgia is, if I can ever find something in North Georgia, absolutely.
Find something big enough that we can split in half.
Yeah. Like New Hampshire, I didn't dislike, but I didn't love either. So I'm like, let's keep it in the back burner. Maybe
You never know.
Same with East Texas. I'm like, yeah, East Texas sounds good on paper, but once you get there, I'm like, Arizona, I really love.
For sure.
Yeah, Arizona for sure. Probably northern Arizona, so we can. So you get snow in the winter, and then it's kind of pleasant in summer. Kind of. It gets hot everywhere in Arizona. Romo Mahari, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you so much. And the sticker, what does it look like? It's it's showing me. Is that coffee, or is that wine? It says coffee here in the description, but it looks like wine to me. We'll call it wine. Yeah. Okay, hey, Michelle K is back. Hello, Michelle K. And Maxine Oliver, I'm here. Robert, everybody, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. Any plans to come to California? Yes, either as part of that spring. Excuse me. That's what happens when you drink too much Pelican Head. But definitely either as part of that spring, summer, or as part of the trip where I'm gonna go to the balloon fiesta. I don't know yet. I haven't, finalized the logistics of how we're gonna do that trip. And there's a lot of planning to be had, but I'm definitely going to California. I want to visit my godmother who lives in Santa Clarita, Southern California. But yeah, we're definitely going to be out there in Liberty Quilters, almost missed your live chat. No, we're gonna be here for another probably 20 minutes or so. Darlene, whom as you know, we met in New Hampshire. Super chat. I vote for you buying land in New Hampshire. Yeah, you know, this time in New Hampshire was kind of rushed. This is the first time I'm in the state. Oh, I'm out of focus. And I liked a lot of it, but I didn't find an area or a land that I was like, yeah, this is it.
Michael K wants to know if you drink too much Pelican Head IPA when you fly.
Fly what, like
Red Bull. Makes you wings? Does the Pelican Head give you wings?
You never know. You never know.
Find out.
It'll give me a throat for licking up.
Yeah, you might start eating a lot of fish too. Who knows? What's that poem about the pelican? You know, his beak can hold more than his belly can. There's just a famous poem about the pelicans. You know.
If someone will know, Robert will know.
Yeah. When you get to 50, you can't see with your glasses or without. Have an IPA on me, Robert. Happy Friday. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you. William Irizarry, Mike and Jennifer's place is outstanding. No, I already spoke to Mike, and we were gonna meet up this week, but I decided, you know, it's like 1,000 miles. You know, I wasn't gonna do the back and forth, so I'm gonna do it in February, and if I could meet up with him, that would be great. It's a little bit more expensive than but it's 5 acres, so yeah, it's 5 times what Pelican costed, which makes sense. Michelle K, yeah, will you fly? Now I'm so behind on the chat, you know, I'm scrolling slowly here, but good evening. It's a fabulous plan due to the Lewis and Clark expedition route. How many days do you think it will take approximately to cover the entire route, including filming time? It's gonna take about 2 months at least to do Lewis and Clark from Washington D.C. to Seaside, Oregon.
To really get the experience, yeah.
At least 2 months, maybe 3.
Yeah, don't rush it.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
And some of these places I've already visited, and I'm gonna make some side trips. So if I'm in South Dakota and I'm like 3 hours away from the Badlands and from Mount Rushmore and what's the other, Crazy Horse and the Black Hills and Custer State Park, you know, we're gonna make that 3-hour detour and see that, and then come back to the Lewis and Clark route and go up to North Dakota. So yeah, it's gonna take as long as it takes. I'm not gonna rush. I mean, I'm gonna make some reservations on weekends just because.
She's gonna be with you?
Yeah, she's gonna be with me for the most part. That's the other thing. We have to be in places where there's internet during the week. So, but it's gonna be fine.
People want to know where Ely is.
Where's Ely? Ely's at home. She's watching from home. Amaranto Cabrera. Looking forward to the Lost City Brewing Company meeting. You're coming? Yeah, man. And you are way down there in South Miami, so it's going to be a drive for you. But yeah, looking forward to seeing you and Natty here again. And are you planning to visit Ontario, Canada, even if Alaska doesn't happen? I don't know, Dylan. I don't know what I might do. If I linger a lot in the Northwest, I might go back to Vancouver, which we didn't really do much in Vancouver. And
Can you drop the trailer, jump in, come back out?
it's a drive from Seattle to Vancouver. It's a drive. It's not right there, but we'll figure it out. Or we can do like I did 2 years ago and do the ferry, the day trip to Victoria from Port Angeles, and that's like an hour and a half ferry. You spend the day in Victoria and then you come back. But we'll see. And I can always, convince Winnebago to give me a way that I can, take the trailer.
They gotta figure it out.
Yeah, there's a way to figure it out. And I would love to take it into Mexico as well, and do Baja, at least Baja to Cabo, go all the way to Cabo, man.
All the way to
But, San Felipe, Cabo, all that. That's gonna be. You're gonna be near Glacier. I was there this summer, and we spent the night at the best RV camp I've ever seen. I can get you the name. Yes, definitely. Get me the name. Send me a text or an email. A tap channel. I would. Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna visit Glacier because there's only so much you can cover on a trip. So sometimes I have make that mistake of trying to do too much, and then I do a little bit of many things. And it's better just to do a lot of one thing. So I don't think we're gonna do Glacier this time around. We're gonna cross the mountains, of course, in Idaho. We're probably gonna go to Coeur d'Alene. But Nancy Fuller, thank you for that super chat. Thank you for your Going West gas, Kitty. Yes, very helpful. And Casita RV Live, thank you for that super chat. I vote for Northern Arizona and I will come help you develop it. Thank you. As you helped develop Pelican, I trust you're gonna be great developing the one in Arizona. And the thing is, digging a well in Arizona can get pricey because the water is like in the center of the earth practically. So Mr. Roberto, Mount Monadnock is breathtaking. Yes, I climbed it, and that's gonna be in the New Hampshire video. Sorry. I love that part of the state, Mount Monadnock. Is it the tallest mountain in New Hampshire? I'm pretty sure, but I'm not sure. Happy Friday, Robert. Have you been preparing your vocals for tomorrow? I didn't know I was supposed to sing. Hey, Jose Piedra. How are you? Long time, man. Many good things coming your way, RM. Congratulations. Thank you, brother. Robin, when can you fly your drone in the downtown Miami area? That's tricky. First of all, downtown Miami area is in Class C airspace, Class Charlie. So you would have to get a permit, from the ATC, from air traffic control. And then, if you're gonna be flying over people and it's a crowded area, there's another kind of permission you have to get. Yeah. So unless, if you can take off from the water is outside the Class Charlie airspace. So if you take off from the water and fly over water all the time, you're good.
So if you got a boat.
Exactly. Just do not fly over downtown. It's doable, but you have to get all kinds of red tape. Hey, my mom says, thanks to the moderators and all the viewers, blessings, have an excellent weekend. Love, Mom. Thank you, Mom. You need to visit capital of California. Yes, absolutely. And I hear they have the greatest railroad museum there in Sacramento. So I've driven through there. I just haven't stayed. Yeah, just like Sheldon. If anybody watched the Big Bang Theory. Hi Robert, with the new electric pickup trucks, will they be able to get charged at the RV parks? I don't see why not. It might take a week, but yeah.
I've heard that the RV parks are now putting in supercharging stations.
They are? If RV parks, actually if you connect it to the 50 amp, it should charge fairly, but I have a feeling that they might start charging you more if you consume a lot of electricity, because
Makes sense.
yeah, it would make sense. Like some RV parks, they ban like electric heaters because they charge a flat rate for electricity. So that might be the only thing. So you might have to pay a little more for that site if you plan to charge your electric F-150. We'll see. Yeah, Rose, the electric cars can be charged at any plug. It just takes longer, yeah. But with 50 amp, an overnight 50 amp should
be able to charge it up.
Should be able to charge it up.
Or hey, have some solar panels.
Yeah. Liberty Walters, always looking forward to your videos on Friday chats. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. And yeah, one of the trends that I saw at the Hershey RV show, and I'm sure we're gonna see at Tampa, is the electrification. You used to have lead acid batteries on all these RVs. Then they started moving to AGMs. Now a lot of them are coming with lithium, and more and more lithium. So
How's your batteries in your RV?
I have 325 amp hours, and yeah. I mean, I'm a power hog, so they last 2 days. But, yeah. If we get sunny days, they last a little more. So yeah, but it's a lot more compared to the 80 amp hours of lead acid that I have on my first RV, which is actually 40 amp hours because you're not supposed to discharge it more than half. So. All right, buddy. I might start wrapping this up here soon. Thank you, Barry Jones, for that super chat. Thank you, really appreciate it. And Barb says RV parks can have a hard time keeping their site electricity working. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a draw on the infrastructure if all of a sudden 10 people with electric trucks show up and decide to start charging their trucks. But you never know, because even if you have a 50 amp rig, you're hardly ever really consuming 50 amps. You turn on both ACs, maybe you're consuming 40 amps at the most. I mean,
When do you really turn on both ACs? You gotta be in a really, really hot day.
oh well, yeah, you have the Florida Keys in August, and you have yeah. I bet you. Hey, Lobster Fest.
That's right.
In August, Lobster Fest.
Not only Lobster Fest, but Fantasy Fest as well. To those who know.
But that's in October though. How would I know? It's usually the Halloween weekend.
There you go. There you go.
Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day weekend, Beer Fest. And then Pelican Head IPA Fest is every day here at Lost City Brewing Company. And I was gonna have one more, but I have to drive back to Flagami, so I might take one to go. Hey Robert, question: are you going to watch Christmas Story this year? I might, yeah. You know, I've never watched the Christmas Story movie, and when I went to Cleveland, I passed by the Christmas Story house.
How about
So,
Peanuts, what's it called?
there's a couple of classics that I've never watched, and I definitely have to do. Charlie Brown, yeah, all those things, yeah. Barry Jones says, Robert, have a drink. Well, I just did. When you visit Washington State, you need to check out Leavenworth. It's a very picturesque Bavarian-style village in the Cascade Mountains. I'm pretty sure I have a pin on my map of that place. I don't know if I want to go all the way up to the Cascades this time around. We'll see.
Do you want to mention the new format that you got
On the podcast, yeah. I want to shout out to your people you are with. Yeah, shout out to all you guys. Thank you, thank you for hosting me here at Lost City Brewing, and that's gonna be again tomorrow at 3 p.m. But yeah, there's a new format that I'm doing on the. This is an experiment, and I think it's gonna work well, especially when we are not traveling. We're here in Miami, and I don't have like as many travel stories from the road as I usually do to tell you guys about. I'm doing the podcast live. I'm gonna do it live on my other YouTube channel. It's called Living the RV Dream Podcast. Look it up, subscribe if you want, and ring the bell, you know, all that good stuff. But that's what I'm gonna do, and we want to have guests like Mr. CLT here, like Alex, and the RV DJ was there on the last episode as well.
Maybe we could get Chris and Danny on the chat as well and talk about some ideas.
Yeah, definitely. Because what I'm gonna do, I'm thinking of doing a theme every day. You know, every Thursday. Maybe one day is RV tips. Maybe one day is favorite places to camp. You know, different ideas like that, and or questions. If you have a question about anything like you're doing here right now, but for the podcast. And I'm also going to play back the voicemail that I get on the website. By the way, if you go to travelingrobert.com, there's a button that says leave me a voicemail, and you can leave me a voicemail as well. There's a system called SpeakPipe. You're limited to 90 seconds, but you know, you can keep it pithy and can do it like that. Jim in DC, one day there will be more electric drive trailers to help electric trucks tow. Yes, I've heard something like that, and I hear, you know, also regenerative braking and all kinds of power generating features that you could put on a trailer that we don't have right now. So
The link to the podcast is in the chat.
Link to the podcast. Will you live stream some tomorrow? We'll see if we can set up a camera and stream the meetup. I might mute the audio just for privacy reasons, but we can stream the meetup and yeah, I don't see why not.
Apple and Rob want to know if Lost City Brewery fills up growlers.
We do.
All the way to the top.
The growlers, yeah.
Apple and Rob.
Yeah, Apple and Rob, yeah, they do fill the growlers. You know, I'm a little slow in the chat today. Yeah, they do fill growlers and crawlers, right?
Yes.
Growlers are, I keep learning these things. Really excited to meet you and all the Pelican heads tomorrow. William says that's a good shot for you tomorrow, and that's the sign that if you when you come to the vicinity of this place, you're gonna see that. Don't fall.
It's the Pelican head.
We're having way too much fun here, guys. So that's it. I'm gonna start wrapping this up, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out on this Friday, like we usually do. This is the tradition. Saludos desde Surprise, Arizona, hermano. Thank you, 395 Expeditions. And this is a tradition that really began the day I quit my job. One afternoon in July of 2017, and I live streamed my commute back home at 6 p.m. You know, when I got out, I mentioned it. And I mean, it started before. I used to do it on my lunch break. I used to do it at different times. For the 500 of you who were subscribers at the time, and do they have a brew tag? What's a brew tag? I don't know what a brew tag is.
Lost City IPA.
I guess, but I'm gonna show you right now. Let me roll tape here to show you what this place looks like during the daytime and the outside. And this is where where you can park out there. So let me show you this. All right, everybody, save the date, December 11th, 2021, 3 p.m. That's where we're gonna join the expedition, and we're gonna have a great meetup here. Miami-Dade and Broward counties, all together here in this location. And we haven't done a Miami meetup since long time ago. So this is it. This whole area you can park on Saturday, except behind that black gate. Do not park there because you'll get towed away. But other than that, this is gonna be where we're gonna do it. And we're gonna have our Pelican Head party of 2021. We're overdue for a South Florida meetup, and let me show you inside. Let me show you what it looks like. Join the expedition. And let me give you a quick tour here. This is where the magic is made. This is the brew house right here on our left hand side. And these are all the fermentation tanks. And that's where they make that magnificent beer. But in any case, that's what the brewery looks like. Are we going to do this? Do we have an area assigned to us?
A reserved area. It's going to be in the back.
In the back.
Of the brewery. We're going to have just a space for Pelican heads, but you're more than free to roam around the whole brewery.
Yeah. So yeah, we're going to have a couple of tables in the back reserved for us in the back area. Hopefully, it won't rain. No, probably, I don't think there's rain. There's rain in the forecast for tomorrow.
After a couple of Pelicans,
and if I put a couple of Pelican heads, we won't care. In any case, that's what we're doing. Jason, happy Friday, everyone. I know we're late. In your location correspondent here in Zion National Park, and I chose the wrong message for some reason. But yesterday, Jason and Misty did Angel's Landing. So congratulations to Jason. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday?
I gotta say, Jason has some great videos. If you guys haven't seen his videos, he's an awesome pilot. You guys gotta check out his videos for sure.
Jason, 182 Flyer is his channel, and he has some really cool flying videos, and I've been watching them, at night. and when they would fly to the Bahamas. You know, I like the conversation with ATC, with the air traffic control and all that. So, in any case, I want to show you one more video here for those of you joining us late. This is what we're drinking tomorrow.
Chris, when we got there, we were the only ones there. There was what? Eileen, Jermaine, myself, Ellie. Yeah, there were like 5 of us. We were the only.
It is called Pelican Head IPA. Until the next one, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us here, and see you on the road. Because I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. Cause I'm free in my RV. And I don't want to sing too loud because there's people are looking at me like I'm weird. In any case, thank you, everybody. See you tomorrow. Bye.